stardom. Through the decades, it's been the goal of so many who have traveled here to sunny Southern California. They come seeking fame, fortune, and the ever-present spotlight. This week, a select few have come, not with the hope of someday having their name embedded in a Hollywood sidewalk, but to see it etched forever on a gleaming sterling silver trophy. This week, a new star will be born at LA Country Club at the United States Open.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's opening round coverage of the third of golf's four majors, the United States Open. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer ready to try and win that sterling silver U.S. Open trophy. And that is going to miss the fairway as his opening tee shot is in the rough.
It's okay, not ideal, but manageable from there. That second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Yeah, he would have liked that to fall, but he needed to gun it just a little more. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll stay at even par. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the Barranca. No damage done after missing the first fairway, but he should like this one a little bit better here at number 2. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
128 yards to the front of the green. 140 yards to get you to the flag. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. The third is another par 4, this one at 419 yards. It's a bit of a blind tee shot up about a 25-foot rise to the fairway. But it's worth noting that most tee shots that land in the fairway wind up running down to the left into a gully anyway. From there, it's another slightly uphill shot to a green fronted by 3 deep bunkers. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. The fourth is a tough par 3 with a couple of complicating factors to it. One, it's long at a robust 228 yards. And two, it's downhill a good 25 to 30 feet. So gauging what club to hit and how hard to hit it, that goes hand in hand with getting out of here with a par. Working back up from below the putting surface, this a second.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. It's a waste.
Okay, not a bad read there on the left to right. It just comes up a little short. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. The fifth is a long par 4 at 480 yards. Big hitters will want to squeeze as much carry as they can out of their drives because there is a slope that comes into play that can add a good 30 yards if you catch it right. The second shot is a difficult one, often off a side hill lie to an elevated green and fronted by bunkers short and right.
Finds the fairway.
Down on the course, let's check in with Notah Begay III.
He's got 154 yards to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
Now there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Nope, I could have erased the bogey from the previous hole, but no dice there. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at level par. It's believed that just about every great course in the world features one par 4 under 350 yards, allowing for multiple playing options. On the North Course, it's this one, the 6th. This hole checks in at just 325 yards and is one of the great risk-reward holes on this course. Long hitters can have a go at the green, but doing so brings in all manner of obstacles that are avoided when playing for position off the tee. That's a big lash. He might be able to cover this. And that one going to be into the bunker off the tee. A little bit of green to work with here as he'll try to get it out and let it run. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. No, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Stand atop the tee at the 7th, and you could be forgiven for thinking this is a par 4. In fact, the club of choice for many is indeed driver. But here at the North Course, this is a par 3 at 284 yards, though if the person in charge of pin placement is feeling devious, this hole can stretch out over 300 yards. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second. Ten-foot putt left. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. The second of the par 5s on the course is this one, the 547-yard 8th hole. This is another of the great risk-reward holes on the course. A well-struck drive should have a reasonable chance to reach this green in 2. But beware of the barranca left, and bear in mind that this green is on the smallish side, so long approaches will need to be precise. Definitely within range of getting home in 2. This is second. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunkers short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's a 34 on the front side, 1 under par. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10th. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second with his par 4. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. 6 feet now for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. This is one of the most beautiful holes on the course, the par 3 11th. If you thought the 7th was long, try this one on for size. This hole's given length on the scorecard, 290 yards. Carrying those 2 front bunkers is a must. Getting the ball to stop, sometimes that can be another matter entirely. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. This from 7 feet. Now, that was right all the way. Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12. Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not going to be easy. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. So this ball sitting up okay, but a long way back for his second. This one looks right on point. How about that shot? From that lie to get it that close, tremendous effort. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. With the towers of Century City in the distance, we get a look here at the 623-yard par 5 14th. This was by far the toughest of the par 5s at the 2023 U.S. Open, and in fact was the rare par 5 that yielded an average score over par for the week. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green and 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
This for birdie now at 14.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
base was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay at 2 under. Part of the great design here at the Los Angeles Country Club is the variety of challenges golfers are faced with. Here we follow the longest hole on the course with the shortest, the 124-yard par 3 15th. Players, of course, will note the bunkers that ring a good 70 to 80% of the green. But the most distinctive feature is the bump in the middle of the green that must be factored in when deciding where to land that tee shot. Pretty big left to righter here for birdie. Yeah, tough to get that all the way up the slope, but that's not too bad from there. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. The final 3-hole stretch of long par 4s begins here with a 542-yard 16. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design. And its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with 2 more up near the large green.
It's an absolute bomb off the tee. And more importantly, right in the middle.
This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
The mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. The pace absolutely perfect there. Down the slope. It's in for a birdie. And he'll move to 3 under here. Just 1 shot off the lead. On now to, statistically, the toughest hole on the course in the 2023 U.S. Open, the par 4 17 at 520 yards. This hole played nearly a half a shot over par for the week, so just making a 4 here means you're gaining a half shot on the field. That is, unless you're Scotty Scheffler. He holed out from the fairway for eagle in round 3. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. The closing hole here at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 4 at 492 yards, featuring the widest 18th fairway. This side of St. Andrews, at points it could be as wide as 50 to 60 yards. The second shot is a tough one, though, to a narrow green flanked by thick rough and bunkers on either side. That's going to be up the left-hand side. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. You betcha. Birdies at 16, 17, and 18 to wrap things up. Our featured golfer right there after day one, sitting in a tie atop the leaderboard.
Everything to play for these next 3 rounds. I mean, you couldn't really set up a leaderboard better than this today.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, live second round coverage of the U.S. Open. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Argentinian Emiliano Grillo is your leader. He's at 6 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play. Well within range from here, a second now to the par 5. Wow, what a nice way to start the day, Frank.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
So an early test here at the outset, a long look for eagle at number 1. Seven feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And fresh off the 65 in round 1, he'll move to 1 under for his round today. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot, as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the barranca. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain at 6 under par. The third is another par 4, this one a bit shorter at 419 yards. You'll want to get familiar with the hole location prior to teeing off. Left side hole locations should dictate a drive up the right side of the fairway, and vice versa. Up at the putting surface, 3 front bunkers protect this molar-shaped green. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. This from about 10 feet. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And he's going to move to 7 under par, 2 under on the day. We come now to our first par 3 of the round. It is the downhill 228-yard fourth. The biggest issues to contend with here: greenside bunkers both left and right, as well as a difficult runoff area over the back, making par a challenge when tee shots miss the mark. And now, problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off the tee.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And the lead's going to remain 2. Now to the 5th, a par 4 at 480 yards. It's a bit of a blind tee shot up a rise to a fairway that slopes left to right up beyond the landing area. It's important to make sure you're in the fairway because, as we saw at the 23 Open, players whose tee shots ran into that right rough rarely reach the green with their seconds.
Oh, this would be a good tee shot any other day of the week, really. The only problem is that hole, which is cut front right today. So tee shot on the right, hole cut front right, not exactly the best mix. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Nope, not enough. Needed to get that a little further out to the right. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. On to the 6th. It is one of the most talked about holes on this North Course. A short par 4 at just 325 yards. You have one of 3 choices here. You can lay up short to the left, or you can go a little further to the right of the green. That might be a safer play. Or you can take the direct line over that coastal live oak and give it a go with a driver. Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that's going to move him to 8 under. Turning south, we come to as long a par 3 as you're going to find in major championship golf. The 7th hole here checking in at a full 284 yards. All you want. Oak trees lining this secluded section of the golf course, and players will have the option of landing their tee shots shy of the green on the short grass and running them onto the putting surface. This is a tough test. Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green, and now a birdie putt coming up. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, Rich, I've been in there, I've taken a good look at this one, and I'm not seeing a lot in it. Up the slope, not a great deal of break. Confident roll required.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's worked it to 9 under par. The 8th is a demanding par 5 at 547 yards. Tee shots must stay to the left of this split fairway and ideally should trundle down toward the flatter area on the right. The wash between fairways is not a good place to play from, nor is the large expanse of waste area left of the green.
That is a marvelous shot. Look at that, Frank. You know, sometimes on a par 5, you're happy to just be home. Maybe 50, 60 feet away, you take your 2 putts and move on. Here, you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be.
The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunker short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes.
Stuck the follow-through right there. This could be really good.
That is a good, sensible shot right there. Gives him a good look at birdie. This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Nope. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6 under par. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4 10th. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So that's in for par to start this backside. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Well, there aren't many par 3s in the world like this one. The 11th measures out at a full 298 yards. It is a good 60-foot drop from tee to green, so many will take too much club. Oftentimes, it's worthwhile to land it short in the fairway and let it funnel its way on. That one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Chance now for another birdie.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Oh,
So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots.
The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down. From 200 yards away. Now this for another birdie.
And this will work right to left, but the slope is going to be the big cause for concern here. Could easily run out 5-10 feet past the hole.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet.
Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That luck did the whole way. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. He'll fall to 10 under par.
The 14th is the last of the par 5s here on the North Course, and it is also the longest, measuring at 623 yards. Players will need to avoid a section of 3 right-side bunkers off the tee, and bunkers once again become an issue up near the green, with a large front bunker to carry, as well as smaller bunkers left and right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that, another good drive here.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie.
And he'll move to 11 under par. On to the 15th. This was hole-in-one central during the 23 Open, the 49th, 50th, and 51st in U.S. Open history. Matthew Pavon, Sam Burns, and Matt Fitzpatrick all carding aces in rounds 1 and 2. That one unable to hold the green. It'll come back into the fairway. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second. Well done. He's able to save his par, and he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Now to the 16th, the start of the longest 3-hole closing stretch cumulative yardage in U.S. Open history. Yet incredibly, nary a par 5 in the bunch. All par 4s to finish, starting with this one at 542 yards. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Good chance to get one in close from here. This is second. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Chance now for another birdie.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain 4 clear of the field. Now to the 17th, a toughie at 520 yards. Look out from the tee, and bunkers will comprise a lot of what you see. But this really is a standout hole with beautiful sycamore trees providing an alluring backdrop. Up near the green, a series of 4 bunkers protect the front and left sides of the green, including one that's the closest thing of the course to a par bunker. He split the middle of the street on this one. He's going to have a good look. Second shot. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Nope. A lot of you out there can relate to that. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And with it, the lead is back down to 1. The closing hole here on the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a stern test at 492 yards. Bunkers must be navigated off the tee before setting up an approach that shows off the stately clubhouse beyond this 18th green. This one starting a little left off the tee.
My, you're still thinking about what happened on the last hole. Double bogey there and a missed fairway here. Stay in the present.
A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And this is a second straight super round. This one, a 66. So this a position we've seen our featured golfer in before. On top of the lead. EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the U.S. Open. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. And that should be just fine. Good drive there to get the Saturday round underway. We have a couple of 100 yards to this flagstick.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Oh, goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at -9. The second is a tough par 4 measuring out at 497 yards. Bunkers serve as obstacles left and right off the tee, but this hole's all about the second shot as players will likely be faced with a long approach over the Barranca. Another good tee shot for him to start the round as he gets another fairway here at the second. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. This one looks right on point.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. The third is another par 4, this one at 419 yards. It's a bit of a blind tee shot up about a 25-foot rise to the fairway. But it's worth noting that most tee shots that land in the fairway wind up running down to the left into a gully anyway. From there, it's another slightly uphill shot to a green fronted by 3 deep bunkers. Pin in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Oh boy, he had it right in the jaws and it just wouldn't get there. So that, safely in, it's a par here at the third. And he's going to remain at 10 under. The fourth is a tough par 3 with a couple of complicating factors to it. One, it's long at a robust 228 yards. And 2, it's downhill a good 25 to 30 feet. So gauging what club to hit and how hard to hit it, that goes hand in hand with getting out of here with a par. Oh yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. The fifth is a par 4 at 480 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the right as it runs parallel to Sunset Boulevard and features an expanded landing area since the most recent redesign. Two front bunkers protect a green that's been restored to its original Thomas & Bell configuration.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yes, he's left himself 140 yards to the flag and the pin right at the back.
I like the looks of this one.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And he gets it to 12 under par. It's believed that just about every great course in the world features one par 4 under 350 yards, allowing for multiple playing options. On the North Course, it's this one, the 6th. This hole checks in at just 325 yards and is one of the great risk-reward holes on this course. Long hitters can have a go at the green, but doing so brings in all manner of obstacles that are avoided when playing for position off the tee. No laying up with that swing. This is all or nothing. So an ideal spot right here, just off the green, a makeable chance at eagle. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament. Stand atop the tee at the 7th, and you could be forgiven for thinking this is a par 4. In fact, the club of choice for many is indeed driver. But here at the North Course, this is a par 3 at 284 yards, though if the person in charge of pin placement is feeling devious, this hole can stretch out over 300 yards. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
It's been a good start to the round, and more evidence there. Beautiful touch from around the green.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. The best birdie opportunity of the day is right here at the 547-yard par 5/8. Tee shots will most commonly wind up settling at the bottom right side of the sloped fairway, making the second shot the key. Most players will look to bend something right to left around the big tree and hope they can run something up to the green while avoiding the barranca left and bunker right. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
"11 feet away." Oh, yes. indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 14 under par. The final hole of the front side of the North Course at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 3 at 171 yards. A good football field shorter than the 7th. Bunker short, left and right protect a narrow green featuring a number of dramatic contour changes. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Now this for another birdie. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6 under par. The back 9 here on the North Course begins with the 374-yard par 4-10. What this hole lacks in length, it makes up for in bite, as a total of 7 bunkers are placed at strategic locations, swallowing up any errant shots. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie to 16 under par. What a par 3 this is, the 11th at 290 yards. Depending on the marine layer, you get a spectacular view of downtown LA just to the east of the golf course. This hole's no slouch either. Like the 7th, it often requires a tee shot that lands off the green and runs on. And that gonna wind up on the green. You gotta think 2 putts will work out fine from here, but this is a long look for birdie. Yeah, not quite a gimme, but that's pretty good. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. The 12th is a dogleg left, par 4 at a manageable 380 yards. Most players should be left with a short iron in with their second, but as with the 11th, 2 jagged front bunkers provide a problem to be avoided and can sometimes wreak havoc with depth perception. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
Looking at 148 to the hole, wind definitely hurting in his face.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
From 4 feet for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And he moves to 17 under par. The 13th is a long par 4, checking in at a full 507 yards. This is another picturesque hole with vistas of Bel Air and Benedict Canyon. Most players will want to steer their tee shots to the left to get a better view of the putting surface. Up at the green, a deceptive tilt left to right means that approaches that miss left can lead to a very difficult up and down.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. Nope, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. With the towers of Century City in the distance, we get a look here at the 623-yard par 5 14th. This was by far the toughest of the par 5s at the 2023 U.S. Open, and in fact was the rare par 5 that yielded an average score over par for the week. This starting up the right side. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and let's see how good you can chip.
This could be a good one.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Chance now for another birdie. A good roll there. That's in for birdie. And he's got it to minus 18. Now to the 15th. So much discussion about this hole during the 2023 U.S. Open. In Saturday's third round, it played just 81 yards, the shortest ever in U.S. Open history, even shorter than the fabled 7th at Pebble Beach. As for round 4, the only player to bogey the hole, that would be the eventual winner, Wyndham Clark. Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good effort right there. We've seen others leave that putt much shorter than that. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. The final three-hole stretch of long par 4s begins here with a 542-yard 16. This hole was renovated to more closely resemble its original design, and its fairway connects to the 10th in a nod to the old course at St. Andrews. Multiple bunkers are in play off the tee, with 2 more up near the large green. This one tugged just a bit, the wind going to push it a little. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4.
Good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, well, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain at 18 under.
On now to statistically the toughest hole on the course in the 2023 U.S. Open, the par 4 17th at 520 yards. This hole played nearly a half a shot over par for the week, so just making a 4 here means you're gaining a half shot on the field. That is, unless you're Scotty Scheffler. He holed out from the fairway for eagle in round 3.
That's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze, and tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay right where he is. The closing hole here at the Los Angeles Country Club is a par 4 at 492 yards, featuring the widest 18th fairway. This side of St. Andrews, at points it could be as wide as 50 to 60 yards. The second shot is a tough one, though, to a narrow green flanked by thick rough and bunkers on either side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now Notah his second from the fairway.
155 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
This one's looking good.
Just needed a little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
This now 7 feet for his birdie. Wow, just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par. And this will be, ready for this, a third round score of 61. You can't play much better than that. So it'll be a 54-hole lead for our featured golfer. But even for someone with this much experience in the situation,